Hey everybody, sorry it's kind of been hectic and I haven't really made a couple of videos for a while. I've had some difficulties. As you can see, I have a headset on and I'm not using the mic I usually use, which is not broken, but I gotta fix the stand that it uses, and also I've been kind of busy with a lot of family matters. So, anyway, alright, and another thing, for a little while I've had some idea trouble trying to figure out what do I want to do my video about. What will my next video be about? I could do one about pop culture, or about like pop music, but I'm not really into that. Plus, I mean, unless you guys request it, then I'll do research and stuff to kind of figure out that for you, but right now just kind of going on that. So what I do, I've also had really a tough time trying to figure out what I wanted to learn next on guitar, or what I wanted to try, or what I wanted to hear, and what I wanted to play. So this video is going to be a writer's block video. It's kind of a couple tips on what you do when you can't think of anything. Well, for about a week, I've been trying to figure out what I want to work on for my guitar. I've been looking at bands I don't usually look at that I want to hear. I've been looking at different styles. I've been working on other means of playing, and I listened to this one band. They're called Dorje. They're from Britain. If you haven't heard them, look them up. I don't want to give them a genre. I don't want to say what they are because, quite frankly, I'm not sure what they are. But they have a really good sound. I really like it. Rob Chapman is the lead singer and one of the guitar players. He also has his own channel too, where he makes videos. I actually got my idea to do this from him. He also does gear reviews. That's where I watch a lot of his gear reviews, and I get a lot of his tips. And go look him up. If you don't know what you should do next, or if you want a good review on something, go look him up, because chances are him and his friend, the Captain, they own their own guitar company, and the Captain, I think he owns the guitar store Anderson's. If you live in Britain, try to make a way there, because that's one of my dreams, to go there. It'd be really cool to meet him and Chappers. It'd be really cool. It's one of my things I want to do before I die, or before they die rather. They're older than me, but whatever. Anyway, I had been listening to a lot of their music, and he's in another project now called Red Tower that's just starting out. Look them up too. They have a really unique metal, like they're a very unique metal sound. Their lead singer, she's really, really good. And I always love it when girls try to get into singing metal, because it's very interesting, and the way that female voices mix with the sound of of the guitar that they're working with, or the bassist, or the drummers that they're working with, sometimes it fits so well. Evanescence is a very good example. And it's just very nice, and that's what they're doing, and they're doing a very good job. I've heard snippets of their stuff that they have on YouTube, and I'm excited to hear their full EP when it comes out. So definitely look up Red Tower, Dorje, and Rob Chapman, and he makes really good guitars. Like, pretty good quality, priced very well. My goal is to get a Chapman ML3, which it's like a really unique Telecaster, and I really like it. It's really cool. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. When I was listening to Dorje, I was interested in what their tuning was, and what they, because their sound is very unique. It's, well, in Britain they don't call distortion dirty, but like they use filth. Like if you were a punk musician, you would use a lot of filth on your effects, which is distortion. And I love it. It sounds great. And I was thinking, what am I doing that's getting somewhat boring with my guitar? Because guitar can get boring. If you just do the same scale or the same chords every single day, it will get a little boring. You gotta think of other things to do and other songs to look up. Well, I've been tinkering around with a new tuning. I've been playing standard way too long, and I figured I'd give my hand a go at a couple other tunings. I played drop D before, and I'm working on drop C. I've played it before, but it's what I'm really focusing on. I've been listening to a lot of Black Label Society and Bring Me the Horizon, trying to get like different pieces to hear them. And I'm getting a very unique sound that I'll probably post a video of that tonight. And what you gotta do when you have writer's block is you just gotta experiment, I think, is the best way to get rid of it for musicians. Maybe not even musicians, maybe even for writers or artists. Try a different style of painting that you haven't done, or a different style of drawing. Or try a different kind of poem, or a different type of story. Like if you focus more on horror, try to go to a fantasy story, or try to go to a romance story. It can't hurt. When I started out writing music, like 2-3 years ago, whenever I try to write a love song, I would write the most depressing, angry stuff, and I don't know why. So, you know, different ideas will lead to other ideas, and it's a very good thing to try out. I haven't used a lot of wah. Like, I have this effects pedal board that's not in the room. I'd show you. It's a pedal that is a board, and it's really cool. It's got distortion, delay, Octavio, compression, and a wah. It's 4 different pedals on one pedal board that is a pedal itself, and each pedal has different kinds of effects. Like the distortion goes from boost to fuzz to metal to modern to just a little, and it's really nice. And the pedal itself actually has different kinds of amps that you can try. It'll start off with like no amps, so you're just running through the effects and the amp, and then it can go all the way to you're using it as if you were using a full stack. So it's really cool. But I've been tinkering with the wah pedal a lot, trying to get a good sound with that. New tunings and more distortion. I'm also using a flanger effect, which is nothing I've done before. So it's really cool, and it's cool to try to tie clean sounds in with heavily distorted, you know, kind of like a ballad, a metal ballad. And I've been trying to get into other kinds of metal to listen to that, or other kinds of distorted bands. Like I usually had a set of Megadeth, Bullet for My Valentine, Axe Wound, and a little bit of, what are they called? A little bit of Metallica, but that wasn't what I was thinking of. Anyway, and I've been trying to get into a little bit of Ask Me Alexandria, like 2 songs, 3 songs. But I've been trying to get into other stuff. Like I said, Bring Me the Horizon, I used to only know 1 song, and I've listened to like 4, and I like them. They have a very unique style. What's it called? Black Label Society. I used to listen to them a fair amount. Now I'm really getting into them. I really like them. And Dorje. I used to only listen to 1 of their songs, which is Aromancy. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's really well written. It has a very good breakdown. I actually have the song stuck in my head right now. and then I've listened to a couple others, like 2 Week, and a couple others off that EP, and I really enjoy their style, and that just picking different things can help. Now, when it's come to like videos like this, I get lost in ideas because there's so many different ones I can do, and sometimes I can't think of any. Like, I'm like, well, I could do a video on hippie music, or like classic rock, basically, but there's different kinds of classic rock. I could do a video on comparing alternative bands from now and old days, which I think I might do next. I don't know, I have to do some more research for that. I could do comparing punk and what it's evolved into, which I really want to do. So just try to experiment. It's the best you can do, and it's very fun sometimes. Sometimes it's extremely frustrating. For a while I've been really frustrated. I'm kind of like, oh, I'm going nowhere with this. I can't do this. Never use the word can't when it comes to anything. If you're working on guitar, never use the word can't. Right now I am unable or not able to sweep. I want to learn. I'm working on that. I'm unable to use a wah properly, and I'm working on that actually a lot, and I really enjoy it. I love C-tune or drop C tuning. It has a very interesting thing you can do with it, and it just fits so well with what I'm trying to do. So just enjoy what you're doing. If you get frustrated, don't like take a long break, but take like maybe a day or two. Go for a walk or get some sleep, but definitely try something different. The video I'm going to make for music tonight, I am going to have in C tuning. I'm going to use the wah, I'm going to use some other effects, and I can't stress enough that if you experiment, you will definitely break writer's block. It may take a while, but you'll break it. Well, that's all for now. Give me some more ideas. Drop a like, or please subscribe. So far I've got 1 subscriber, but please subscribe. It helps me out, helps my channel grow, helps me spread new culture and old culture to people who want to know more. It helps me learn more too. I'm not just here to preach and say this about music. I'm here to learn too. Definitely leave a comment. Give me some ideas, or give me stuff that you know that will definitely help me out. I'll take anything in. Definitely give me criticism if what you want me to like pick in and do more of. But it's trying to learn. That's another thing with writer's block. When you're trying to learn, never force it. Sometimes you'll just get so frustrated that you'll just like stop and just be done with it, and then you forget what you really set out to do in the first place. Never force music, never force writing, never force painting or anything, or never force exercise. Well, you kind of have to do that, but you gotta let things flow. You can't lead a horse to water and make it drink. I know that's an old phrase, leading a horse to water, but you can never make it drink. But it fits here. You can force and force running through the same scale all the time, but you can't just come up with new ideas that fit well. You have to let them flow through you. If you're forcing it, it just sounds like crap. Let it flow, and it gives you a good feeling, and you'll feel more satisfied. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.